who didn't answer the phone when his father called to tell him he loved him when his father knew he was going to die in one of the Twin Towers.
I have heard that recorded.
You heard it?
Like the voicemail.
Yeah.
He leaves.
The father leaves a voicemail, and the son is standing there.
He goes, I know, yeah.
There you go. You heard it. You know. See, did I pique your interest? Now you got to go look it up, right? So I don't know what type of work this is, but that's kind of weird and quirky. So maybe it's about time and things falling apart. So maybe on this page, it's simply little numbers falling down because time's falling apart in the story. And then you decide what your format is, what your introductory page to the story is. Maybe it's just a simple there, and that's all you put on your introductory page, and then the rest of the pages take a very formal view. There's also, today we're going to demo doing a page where you might have a 3-column grid, and you might have a pull quote in the center. Well, I'll make that 2-column grid, and text wrap around it. I don't know. You're going to have to decide. But you don't have to do graphics. You might decide, remember the book we looked at that was about movies and the guy took type and he made a little teeny icon? So maybe what you do is you make your book super formal like that video of letterpress printing, and you go find yourself a glyph, and in here, right below the title is always some curly-cuey glyph, like you are the Gutenberg Bible or something, you know? So you decide. Those are visual graphics. How we organize our type is a visual graphic. Maybe it's maybe you decide you have graphics. Maybe a story is about wind. You know, I'm thinking of all the leaves turning around. And maybe you only make your book all out of type, only glyphs, no illustration. And it's about wind, so you have a pile of letter leaves. It's a metaphor, you guys. Letters that are stacked up like fall leaves on the floor, and you go like this. The wind, and they swirl, right? You can visualize that, and maybe that's your graphic. So again, your visuals are appropriate to what your publication is. They're appropriate to what you love. Yours is about your
It's like action sports.
Action sports.
In Santa Barbara.
You might decide that you've got so many killer photos of action sports that your book's a picture book of action sports. And you tell us about all those tricky things they're doing, or how death-defying. And maybe every page it has a key, like a legend, like a map does, of how many bones got broken on that photo. Maybe that's your tongue-in-cheek humor for your photos. It's your books. Don't do it for me. It's your books, right? Your books. Does that help you guys? Did that amp you up a little bit, maybe? Miss Lena? You wouldn't say no to me, that's all. So, okay. Any questions? Hello. Any questions about what I demoed? I know there will be more questions that show up later, but what we talked about? Okay. So, this all started by how I grade your work. Well, your work